go on today and do my makeup with everybody. I am going to be focusing on using just two brushes today, which are the very popular ones, usually the beginners go-to brushes, the 30-second brush, the 30-second hack brush, and the blush and bronzer brush. I always recommend these two to the beginners unless you guys want it more, then I gave other recommendations, but these are the basics. So I want to go ahead and just use these so that you guys can follow along if you need. For those of you that don't know, Maskcara Beauty is an amazing foundation product that I have been using and have been obsessed with, and many of you have been obsessed with too. What it is, it's called HAC, Highlight and Contour. Those two things make up your whole face with one seamless layer. So there's no caking on makeup. You place the makeup where you need it and then you kind of blend and make one layer. So it is a huge game changer for me. I have always used liquid and powder. And with that being said, I didn't use it all the time because it was just not something that I was that excited about. I would use it when I would go out, just when I needed to look like that extra made up. But now I do my makeup every day because it's fun, it's easy, it's cream. This makeup only has 11 ingredients, guys, so it's very good for our face. And if you are interested, let me know. I will recommend your colors and then you can shop. So the basic hack is 4 colors. If you go online and you get the 4 colors that I recommend, you get a free compact. I usually tend to use about 8 colors, and if you order 8 tins, you get a bigger compact, and I believe you get the mini double decker, which is amazing because it gives you room. I know I use it a lot. It gives you room to grow. You can add eyeshadows in here. You can put your lip conditioner, your bronzer, illuminator, plus your whole face. So I love this one, but you also get the option of getting your basic hack and getting this one for free. But I've noticed that everybody has to go back and get the bigger one because it is obsessive and everyone has loved it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with my 30-second hack. Here we go. Okay, so right now I went ahead and I placed my contour. As you can see, I placed it under my cheekbones. I placed it on my forehead. I don't go that dark because I kind of like the size of my forehead, but I kind of just do it to give it dimension. I do not like my nose, so I do try to go in there and contour my nose. So I do 2 thin lines on each side to kind of take away some of the brightness, right? Because what contour does, it hides what we want it to hide. So the brighter the areas on our face, the more you see them. So I'm trying to make my nose a little darker in the areas that I want it to look, making it a little bit more narrow. And I'll go ahead and I'll add some highlight a little bit there. I also like to give myself a little bit of poutier lip, so I add that there, and then I always like to go ahead and chisel out my jawline. Okay, so that's the contour. Now I'm gonna go in, wipe my brush, and I'm going to go ahead and add my secondary highlight, which is what we consider our concealer. Now notice contour has coverage, so I'm not gonna apply anything on top of this contour now. And as you can see, I have some kind of areas here of redness here and here, kind of like under my eyes, and you'll see the difference when I add the highlighter. So here we go, step 2. Okay, so that was my eye brightener, and I call it eye brightener because it's what I used to use as concealer back then, but I put it in areas that I want to illuminate, sort of like under my eyes, obviously. I have redness kind of like around my nostrils, so I like to put some there. And then I want to highlight the middle of my face, giving it this triangle of brightness, which is when people talk to you, that's where they look at. So that's where I want to brighten up. Also, doing this under your eyes kind of gives you like a little bit of a rested look. So all those brown areas for me disappear now. They're there, but they're covered up. And I am going to now get ready for my third step, which is my main highlight, which is the closest color to my skin, which is what we used to call foundation. But it is called in mascara world also a highlight. So now I'm gonna go in with the color Goddess. Here we go, same brush. Okay, so I went in with my main highlight, and I hope you noticed that I did not overlap. I mean, maybe a little bit when I'm trying, like right here, I have under eye highlighter, but I'm placing it here because I'm gonna start blending those so that I don't have any harsh lines. I'm still using the 30-second hack. I did use the fatter side for my main highlight, and I just dabbed it, trying not to move my product, kind of dabbing it. I always swoop on the bottom here and swoop over here because I love the chiseled contour look. Girls, if you are not into contour, which you should, you don't have to use a contour. That is one color that you can omit when you're placing your order. I will recommend it, but be brave and do it. Everyone has been loving it. There are many of us like myself who had never used contour, and now I feel like if I don't have contour, I don't even want to do my makeup. But is it mandatory to use it with Maskcara Beauty? No, mascara makeup is personalized to what you like. Some of you don't even need the eye brightener. Lucky you girls, you just get your main highlight. So I recommend the stuff, and then you pick what you feel you need for your face. Okay, so now I am going to go ahead and I'm going to start blending. You can totally blend with the 30-second hack, okay? Or my favorite is to blend with the blush and bronzer brush, okay? And I always use my Perfector sponge. It is out of stock right now. Those suckers are super popular, I guess because they are so cheap compared to those beauty blenders that we're used to buying that are like $20-something. But in the meantime, if you have any other sponge, use it after the blending because it removes any excess product. It takes away that cakey feeling if you place too much product. So I'll be using that after I blend. So I'm using the blush brush to start blending, okay? So here we go. Starting from the top, I'm going to leave the contour for last. Okay, so there goes that. Now I'm gonna just wipe the brush. Girls, we have to always clean our brushes. It's good for our face to use clean brushes. So we'll talk about that some other time, but it's important. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go in with my lip and cheek. I am going to go in today with the color Cindy. Same brush, okay? I've only used 2 brushes. I'm gonna go in with Cindy. And then I'm just gonna place that right above my contour. It's very pigmented, all these colors, so this is why these things last forever. It's because you just need a tiny little bit. All right. And then we will go in with our Bella bronzer to brighten up those areas. I will go back in with my perfector sponge in just 1 second. So I dab it in. And then I'm gonna go in with a new illuminator that I got, and it is the color Rose Gold. It is really, really, really pretty. I could even go in, let me go in with my perfector sponge. Okay, and then you just press, make sure that all those harsh lines are gone. Press under those eyes for those of us that have those beautiful fine lines. We want to make sure that before the makeup sets, it's in those little creases. I like to use this in my nose so that it doesn't move that line. I think I'm pretty much done. Some lip conditioner. And I will go ahead and okay. And then if you girls have oily skin, I do have my vanilla dust here. But if I'm home, I use a regular setting powder because I love the fact that I can travel with this one. So I'm kind of cheap about it. I use it only when I have to. But you girls can go ahead, set your makeup with some loose powder. Just place that. The longer if you have time to leave it on there for like a minute or 2, it'll even be better. I'm not having such a problem with oily skin, so I'm not trying to bake right now. I'm just trying to place the product just to kind of set it. And then, of course, I always forget to do this on camera. I always use setting spray to set the makeup. This is Tarte. I hate how it smells, but setting spray does make a difference. So I'm waiting to get my setting spray from Maskcara because they say it smells amazing. So let's see. Anyway, so. Does anybody hate how the Tarte one smells? It's horrible. All right, so once you place that way that when I wear that dumb face mask, my makeup lasts even longer. And that is it, girls. I hope you like it. Super easy. I use the 30-second hack and the brush and bronzer brush. And I went ahead and I only used contour, main highlight, eye brightener, and Bella bronzer. And then of course I did my lip and cheek. So, oh, and illuminator. See, that's why I'm a little obsessed. Girls, this makeup is amazing. Don't be afraid to try it. It is free returns. If you don't like it, you have nothing to lose. No one has returned their products. Everyone is loving it. I love sharing this with everyone. We all want to feel beautiful. I forgot I was going to do my brows. I use the color Trust. So if you're kind of like my hair color and my eyebrow color, you girls can order the color Trust for your eyebrows. So anyway, have a good day. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Bye.